Stream settings. Stream settings. Stream settings. We live. We live. We live, baby. We live. TGIF. TGIF fucking F. TGI fucking F. Let me share. Let me share, boys. YouTube live. What up? What up? What up? You in a trade? Nah. One and done earlier, baby. One and done. One and done. Beautiful, beautiful order flow earlier. Beautiful, beautiful order flow. Beautiful, beautiful effing order flow. Beautiful, beautiful order flow, baby. This is a thing of beauty. A thing of effing beauty. I mean, how can it not be, man? You in a trade, Pop? Pop waff. Pop waff work. Crazy. Let me put this on everywhere. The link. I hate that TikTok don't have it, but whatever. Yo, how do we do? How did we do today? Looking crazy morning. One and done morning. That's beautiful. To be one and done Friday morning, first trade, beauty. And the beauty of the first trade is that people were buying. I know people were buying. Huh, they were buying so hard. They were buying so hard. I was like, they're about to get fucked. About to get fucked, boy. About to get fucked, boy. Hold on, I'm just advertising the YouTube live real quick. You got questions? Put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. You got questions before I review order flow today, bro. Join now, baby. All right, there's TikTok. What about Instagram? Instagram. We'll do that. We'll do the link. We'll do YouTube live. Music should I play? What music should I play? Oh, Love Me. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's it. That's a good one. That's a good one, boy. That's a good one. That is a good one. How'd y'all do today? How'd y'all do today? How'd y'all do? How'd y'all do? All right, cool. Bet. Bet. All right, cool. Bet. Where are we? What we doing? Oh, you're down 70 today? Man. I mean, there's still time. You still got an hour left till the volume dies out in lunch hour. You know, it's gonna get a good trade going. I'm gonna read the order flow right now, but let me just read the comments here. What's up, man? Been trying to get into order flow. You need to make a YouTube on it. Dummies like me, displaying your strat and dumbing down and dumbing down on extreme. Yeah, I do. I got some YouTube videos. Check the YouTube videos out on this channel. I got some there. Check the recent lives. I got some there too. You can learn. It's all over, bro. All for free. Um, let's see. Before I go live, let me answer this one. So Motive Wave uses tick data, and he does 20 tick intervals on 1 minute candles. Well, these numbers are from 10:43 to 10:38, bro. Like showing me the picture on Motive Wave, bro. I don't have experience on Motive Wave. And really, I don't know what I'm seeing here, so I can't really tell you what's going on here. I can't really tell you, bro. Yeah, 10:55 was also a sweet one, but I missed it. This guy, 10:50 what? Canic bit 10:55 was a sweet one. I mean, yeah, not my liking, but I mean, the structure is there for the AAD absorption, aggression. You had a delta flip though. There was, but not enough for me to get in on 10:55 here. All right, we're good to go. Sorry, what is the best market for order flow? Best market for order flow is futures, NDC futures, index futures, NQ and ES. Do 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 do. Would you say the trend is your friend applying to order flow trading? No, no, there's different ways of trading. Um, you got to have a strategy that is a trend following strategy, and you got to have a strategy that's mean reversion. Uh, and you also got to have a strategy on. You can't just know when to enter. You got to know what levels to pick off of from, and what levels to bounce or reject from. You just can't have a trend following system. My system is I look for pivots in the market. Um, in one way or another it will pivot when I enter or it will not. So I will be wrong fast and I will be wrong quick. I mean, I'll be wrong fast and I'll be right quick, right? But when I'm right, I'm I that potential of profit is more than me losing. You know what I'm saying? It's like my expected value for a trade or my R&R for a trade is it's always positive. It's never negative. If I were to enter a trade, I would always look to see if my trade is, with my expected value. It's within my risk parameters. And if I can get more than a 1R off it, then I'm not getting into it. Um, but it's different for everybody. My strategy is different because um, it's quick. It's you got to be fast on your feet, and yeah, there's a lot of factors you have to be thinking in your mind before you execute. Right now is what 11:11. Yeah. So London just closed, and I think we're catching. We're gonna go sideways here because we're around point of control right now. This white dash line. So if you see here on the 5 minute, we're just stalling over here at Asia high, a little above Asia low right here. We're stalling out. We're gonna hit a big wall up here, which is previous month low. It's the session's high and the weekly opening, big wall. So if you're trying to hold your longs, right, there's an area where there could be an obstacle for you, where sellers could just pour in over here. Okay, you don't need level two to look at it. I know there's probably a lot of seller buy limits here in this area. It's just a pivot in the market, right? Of course, buyers and sellers are going to have their limit orders here. Don't get it twisted. You don't need level two to understand where liquidity is. Just need the important levels of where the market pivoted before. Right here, London low gets London low and just and just rallies from London low, right? You just gotta learn and understand your key levels. Um, I would learn best execution in real time. Would love if you have a daily live stream. Yeah, I would love that too. But I need more demand, and plus I need to, like I said in my all of my other lives, bro. I can't just go live and trade at the same time. I'm on the 1 minute, and I watch order flow on the 1 minute, right? So my decisions are in seconds. I have to learn myself to. I have to learn how to trade and then talk about it at the same time to my viewers, right? Like all that stuff I'm talking to right now, it's my in my thoughts, but I'm not trading. Like I'm showing you the chart right now and my thoughts. Now, if I were to trade and show you my thoughts and execute at the same time, now you're giving me a more, another layer. Like my layer right now is good. I could tell you, I could text you what I'm seeing while I'm in the trade. I could watch. It's easier than being on live and like talking, right? I got to talk about it. It just gives me another layer. So, I mean, if there's enough demand for it, I will go live later down the road. But for now, I'm just comfortable. Um, and I want you guys to win, man. I want to see killers in the chat. I want to see people front running me. It's like that's fucking funny to me. Right? I want to see people to see shit I see. Right? I want people to call it out before I call it out. You get what I'm saying? Like earlier, when I was writing the trade recaps. You guys we're still trading and looking for that model I showed you, right? And it's not just, um, it doesn't just happen at one time at one sitting. It could happen multiple times. So it was a lot of good trades that that popped off while I was writing the trade recap. But you got to have a sense of, what your goal is every day. Your risk management is number one, and strategy comes second. But the volume footprint candles only give you an edge because it shows you the data inside the candles, right? You're not seeing the result of you're not seeing the result of the battle. You're seeing the actual battle happening. You're seeing buyers and sellers fighting each other, right? And who's winning. Oh, that couple of seconds in a 1 minute candle you see that other people don't see, that's an edge, bro. That's an edge. Um, I saw someone else like trying to use it for foreign exchange, like Euro USD. That's a different ball game. You got to understand. There's different there's different exchanges for forex too. Like where are you pulling the data? What contracts are considered like big size? What levels do you use? Like there's a lot of other things that come into forex that I don't know about. So I don't, I can't teach you what I don't know, right? I don't know anything about forex. Even with the motive wave, I don't know anything about motive wave, that software. So I don't know how it's based off of. Like I don't know visually how you could see absorption or aggression or the delta flip is the model I use. So I don't know how can I show you that with a different software. I can't. I don't have experience with that. So yeah, that's why I recommend volume footprint candles. It's on TradingView. You see the candles and you see the order flow right there next to the candle. I mean, it's all right there in one screen. You don't have to look in anywhere else for that. Um, but yeah, I might down the road I might do something. Might do something live, but right now comfortable. I like it here. like doing the videos. I like doing the lives right after I'm done trading. Yeah, it's a good feeling. Fridays, Friday afternoon, boy. If you don't start, if you didn't catch a trade, or if you're negative by like 12:10, start sweating and shit, because the volume really be dying out. It dies out Friday afternoon, guys. So it's very hard to catch something Friday afternoon. So it's really good to catch one and done's like Friday morning, and you're good to go. Um, not every day is gonna be like that. Monday, I was trying to fight for my life on Monday. PM session was like when I finally caught green, but every other day since that, man, has been one and done. It was pretty incredible this week. I think because of Nvidia earnings and other factors, but it's great order flow in the mornings. But let me go through it with y'all so that when people are watching the video later on, they get some context on what's going on and how and what order flow, and they want to study more. They can study these lives and understand what's going on with the order flow. Let's start with 9:30. All right. Well, let's start with pre-game, pre-market. Start with pre-market here. So yesterday we had a big dump down here, right? Uh, I caught my short yesterday. I think for was it like a yeah Asia low retest to uh, I forgot. I'm gonna have to look at it. It was to some kind of key level around here. Um, and then we found fair value here at the PM session, which I already told you yesterday. If you watched the live, I told you that we're heading into lunch hour here, and that our point of control changed from up here to down here. So volume has shifted to down here, meaning to say is that buyers and sellers were agreeing on the price around this area. And I knew we're going to make a B-shaped volume profile, which then is like a dump and then consolidation sideways. This is because buyers and sellers have found a range where they agree on price, right? They did not agree on price with this dump because they just kept selling it, and then now they agree on price with this whole range down here. That's why you got point of control. We opened up, and Asia did not do anything either. It was just sideways. Not until London opened up, and then just continued the direction lower, right, with London here, and then we opened up around here. I was thinking of shorting here a previous day low, right, at 9:30, and I'll show you what was I looking at while I was looking at the order flow. But we went higher. We were going lower, then we hit this key level, London low. Then we just went straight higher. Um, and this is the 5 minute. This is the 5 minute chart right now. We have the fair value range between these yellow dotted lines, and I'm point of control with that white dotted line. And right now we're just hovering over here, agreeing on price, and we're heading into um, the lunch hour. So we could just stay here, or we could do stay here through lunch hour. PM session, we come back down here, the test previous day low, or we come back up and try to sweep Asia high here and London high. But I think that's what's going to happen from all throughout lunch hour, is that we're just going to range here and then either pop or drop or just range here and close the day out. Because what happened yesterday was a big dump. So, buyers and sellers has just found a new area to agree on. And that's like the overall context of what's going on with technical analysis volume, right? And auction market theory is that you understand that this market is based on auction of prices, right? It's either you're going to be agreeing on price or you're not going to be agreeing on price, and it's shifting in one direction. So right now we're in a balanced market because of that 500-point dump yesterday we had. So coming into that and knowing that context, you go to read order flow at 9:30. 9:30. I don't usually trade the first 1 minute candle. There's so much volume, so much things going on. The first minute candle is that it can go either way because there's so much volume being injected into the market at that first minute. You let it settle down for that first minute. But even if you're following order flow, right, and you trade that first minute candle, you have this guy over here at 493, anything over 400 is considered a whale for me. Considered a big volume, either a big buyer or big seller. So this guy 493 came in, right, and has this green marker here. This green marker means that from 139 to 493, there are 300% more buyers. 300% more buyers. Do you understand how big that is? And then do you understand how big a 400 over 400 volume is? Right? So that's aggression to me. And then on top of that, you have these levels that are stacked on top of each other. This lime, these lime green markers are stacked above each other. So meaning to say, from this price level of 810 all the way to 825, these buyers were aggressively hitting the ask and pushing price higher with aggression. And each price level, it was 300% more to make a whole 900% more buyers in this green box right here. So if we were to just label this guy out, right, and put a green box there indicating our big whale buyer there, comes back down, sweeps all this guy. What do? They come back in here, 275, 341, right? There's no green markers here. It's just that buyers were in control of this level. That's how you read it. The lime green markers are not there. These are not 300% from here to here, 300% from here to here. It's not 300%. It's just that buyers were in control of this area right here, and it pushed back up, right? Me, I don't take this because I don't take the information from the 1 minute candle, so I don't even see this 493 here, right? I leave it. I just look at it as if it was pre-market. But if you didn't look at it as pre-market and it's just an active session, right? You could see how my guy here was holding up the market, right? Held it up, and then look at the expansion, right? So it's not. This is not like I didn't like I haven't come back to 930 yet, right? I'm just doing it live in front of you, right? So I see. I'm just trying to tell you I'm reading order flow in front of you, right? So 493. Look at the precision. Look at the precision, guys. These are 1 minute candle precision. 1 minute precision candles. Look at this expand. This is a 56-point candle, bruh. That's not my setup, but I'm just saying that the buyers came back in this area and pushed price higher, right? You can't tell me that. You can't not like tell me that's not happening in front of my eyes. You know what I mean? So push back higher. Um, and then this is the candle that I got into. So push back higher. I understood where we are in the market right now. This blue line is previous day low, right? So my original plan in pre-market, if you see my original plan in pre-market was I am going to play a reject off previous day low around the 860s. Was my was That was the first. I have three levels where I'm going to try to reject it. The price action order flow was bearish before market open, so I'm looking for shorts. So I'm looking for the first absorption or aggression I see, like heavy absorption or heavy aggression. Right. So we're shorting the 860s. Right. We flew through the 860s, by the way. But I understand we're hot. We are in territory where we're above previous day low. I just don't look at around the 860s. I look for above the 860s and I look to see if there's going to be continuation or a rejection, right? But my plan is rejection. So I see this guy come in, 475, right? Boom. I see this guy come in, right? And I'm watching this delta, right? This guy came in. I already see the 475. So I'm waiting for candle close, right? Just to confirm that 475 is good to go. And I'm seeing this delta all green, and then all of a sudden, last 10 seconds, this delta turned negative 167. What do I do at candle close? I immediately market sell, right? So depending on where you go in here, wherever your fill is with market sell is what you're gonna get. For me, I was like around like the 92s, 93s or whatever. But as soon as I got in, I put my stop loss to right here above the aggression zone. So if I get stopped out, whatever it is, what it is, and then I target Mr. Blue Line, which is the previous day low, what I was thinking, you know? So I was thinking two things. If we're going to hit previous day low, they're going to come back here and buy this shit and go back up to VWAP, right? VWAP is this purple line up here, right? No, I'm sorry. Don't mind this box. This box is just showing a video I just did earlier. But this is my this is my thinking here. To the blue line, previous day low, right? A little lower, right there. To get to previous day low. My two things were, all right, they're gonna take this down to previous day low, right? Or and then from previous day low, they're either gonna take it from here and bring it to VWAP, the purple line up here, or just go right through VWAP, right? There's only two things that can happen, right? So what happens is we mark that purple guy out, right? Because that's a big whale seller. We mark that guy out, purple. Okay. We hit previous day low. I'm in this trade less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, bro. Less than 2 minutes, 64 handles, 3.3 R. 3.3 R lower. 3.3 R. What's 3? Or 3, whatever. I thought I saw a 3.3. I'm going off candle closure, so I saw a 3.3, but it is what it is, bro. 3.3. Who the fuck is the fuck? It was a 2-minute trade, 64 handles. One and done. Right? I could have went for another one. But, it's too early. 9:33, 9:35. Shit, I'm done in 5 minutes. Market open. But it is what it is. So it takes it down here, right? Now it comes back to previous day low. It sells down here. It comes right back up. Hits this purple box right here. Look at the fucking precision it does. It gives. Look how volume footprint candles. There's precision right here, right? Precision, right? Precision, and it's just not like it, it's precision. You look at market analysis. I tell them sellers here at 895. I even gave you the picture. Like this is a picture before when it was happening. It comes back up and then it drops back down. And I said I can't make this up. It's holding the original big whale seller at the purple box. And then boom, it just goes rips lower. Right? It's happening in real time, guys. These are not like repainted indicator where it comes back and then it repaints numbers. These are numbers in real time. It holds it, comes back down. We have sellers coming in here on the bid, 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 flushing it all the way down to London low here. London low here. I would have loved to see on the order flow buyers coming in here aggressively, but that was not the case, right? Usually I could bottom ticket down here, but there was no big buyers coming in here London low, which is the bottom of that rally up, right? So we get that. Now this purple box is being invalidated, right? Because we get this big buyer coming in now. Now this big buyer has turned the market upside down now. They're coming in now here. All these zero prints, right? They're just allowing the buyers. This is an absence of sellers. They're just allowing the buyers to step in here, allowing it, right? They they sweep them and they come back down. They say, "Hey, man, are you sure that this is zero print?" And the buyers are like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm sure." And then they expand all the way to VWAP, right? Now, here is another big guy at 514. Now 514, you you're at VWAP here, so there's a key level. So if you see the 514 here, he's front running this VWAP. He gets in here, but then he don't understand that there's VWAP right here, right? So I wouldn't get in right here. I mean, this guy did. I don't know why, and then he got then he got ripped open because then price went lower, right? This green box gets invalidated, and then we just go lower from VWAP. Now you got to look again for previous. Are the buyers going to hold the blue line here, previous day low, right? So you look at order flow. You look for the 400 to see 400s. You don't see any 400s. You just wait. You wait. We get back to VWAP. We're now getting momentum from buyers here. Boom, boom. We break VWAP. We break it up here. We sweep Asia low again. Now I'm thinking they might, reject Asia low here, right? Because we sweep Asia low now. Now, look at my original. Oops, shit. Where did it go? Oh, see my original plan here. We're going to highlight the reject off Asia low. This is when VWAP was around Asia low, around the 970, 950 area. I mean, how much more clearer can you get that, boy? So we come up to the 970, 990 area. Okay. What happens here? What I look for when it gets to a key level, I'm zoning in now. I didn't take the trade, but I would be zoning in right now because it's at my key level where I want to see continuation or I want to see rejection, right? Primarily rejection because that's my original plan. But if we see continuation, I'm taking it. Continuation is aggression to the upside, but we don't see that aggression when we hit it, right? What do we see? We see aggression of sellers right here at this 540, which one of my Discord members called out, right? He called out. I didn't call it out. He called it out in the Discord because I wasn't watching order flow. I was doing a video. But look at this, right? This guy shows up. Look how crazy. Look how like candle close, right? Okay, this is my AD model. We got okay. Let's go. Let's go over AAD model. All right. Sorry, I'm not used to teaching like this. So let's go AAD model. We got aggression. We got absorption. We got delta flip. Yeet. Just the AAD model or the candle, whatever you want to call it, candle model, whatever. Boom. This guy has aggression because this is a 540. That's a big whale seller. Has a pink marker, 112 to 540, 300% more sellers. Delta just flipped to negative 186 here. So how many do we have out of this model? We got 2 out of 3, right? So we're not unloading the boat. We're going medium size, guys. Right? Medium size. We go on candle close. We put our stops above the aggression zone because if the sellers are going to come back in here, you're going to have to come back in here with that big seller whale came in, right? If this gets invalidated, I won't be in the trade no more because I'm following the whales. I'm not trying to fucking predict the market. I'm just following people, bro. I'm following these fuckers. I don't know who they are, but I see them and I'm following these fucks. Okay? That's the difference. They know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay? I understand where the key levels are. And I understand when they're entering so I can follow these fucks. Right? Boom. It enters. and you're gonna target the next key level, which is either you want to do here, right? Is Asia low, right? Or you could stretch Asia low is even good. Asia low is a 2R. If you want to go crazy, you go down to VWAP, and that's almost a 5R. That's a 4.9R, right? You're risking 9 points to get 45. You're on medium size, bro. Medium, right? This is called expected value, right? You lose this trade, who gives a fuck? The next trade, you're gonna catch a fucking you got a 9 point loss. You're gonna catch a 45 point loss. You have to have five in a row to break even from this trade. Five wrong, actually. And you're telling me when five big whales come into the market that there's no follow through going to happen because just when price moves, it has to move because of pressure, right? In anything you fucking do for a thing to move, it's plain physics. For the fucking thing to move, you need pressure. You need to fucking put pressure on it. That's what these volume footprint candles show right there. Boom, right there. Next candle. I mean, look at it. Next candle, you get 368 right there. 83 to 368, you get 40 to 200. You get a bullet bearish imbalance, you get negative delta. Here, buyers were trying to fight back here, right? They're trying to fight back here at Asia low. Like I said, they're gonna fight back 39 to 295. They're coming in here, but they're not coming as strong, right? This 339, sellers were in control of that, right? And this 19 to 70 guy, I guess, put the price lower. And now you have it on Asia low. It closed around Asia low. This guy got absorbed because this 295 should have put the price even a little higher, but it did not, right? Like this is a bullish imbalance, but the candle closed below it. So this is a sign of absorption too as well. Delta is still green, so buyers can then pick up next candle and stop you out. But here, if you see this, right, you see them pouring in, they get absorbed. You don't have to be scared. They just got absorbed here. So just don't do nothing. Keep watching, right? 0 to 295 seller imbalance. Boom. Now you're getting zero prints. You should be fucking, oh shit, it's on, right? Negative 294 delta. 12 to 203, right? We're getting pink markers here. I like, yo, oh shit, sellers are fucking coming in. What does this TP candle do? Right? This TP candle smashes. Boom to VWAP. Okay? You just got a fucking almost a 5R, 45 handles. Whatever your size is, medium size. Boom, you just got it, right? And it hits VWAP, and what does it do? See? Goes higher, back into this guy. It keeps trying to hold this guy. You see what I'm saying? It just keeps holding this level. Like, do you understand the amount of precision this is? Like, it's fucking funny to me, bro, to see this shit. And people don't understand what they're looking at. Right? And they still rely on their fair value gaps, their trend line breaks. Like I don't understand. Like I'm showing to you the precision of it, and it's like not. You still don't want to like believe it. Like it's objectively. There's not like subjective. It's not discretion. It's not like an art piece where you look at it and you're like, is that really a bullish candle? Is that really a trend line break? And then another person is gonna say, oh no, that's not a trend line break, or that's not like a breaker, that's not an order block or a breaker block, whatever the fucking ICT term is. But these are numbers that are in your face, and you can use it to your advantage. I don't care if you still trade ICT. I don't care if you trade supply and demand. Use the order flow with supply and demand. It gives you more of an edge. Use order flow with ICT. It gives you more of an edge. Right? That's just what I'm saying. Or if you want to use my model, you can use my model. It depends on your personality and what you want to achieve, what your goal is, right? My goal is to be consistent every day green. I don't care about no home runs. I just care about small base hits and I'm good to go. Right? My goal for the day is just to stay green. If I'm green the first trade, I'm good. I don't have to fucking trade the next trade. I don't have to. Right? So that trade, okay, that trade idea was good. Now this is getting invalidated because we're closing higher. So this purple box is done, right? That purple box is done. We come up here. What the fuck do we see up here, guys? Do you see that 501 right here? Do you understand this 501 guy came in? I just gave you 3 examples from before. This is three or two. This has got to be the third or fourth example I just gave you. Just on today. Just on today. Look how crazy this is, bro. The guy came in on top of the candle. Candle's closed green still, right? And if you look at regular candlestick right here, you don't see that shit, bro. You don't, you can't see that shit in real time on just a regular candlestick. You can't see the precision right here. Let's mark that guy out, right? What do we do here? Obviously, we flush the fuck down. And we're gonna target? Whatever you're gonna target here, either Asia low, right? It rips through Asia low right here. You see Asia low here, it rips right through Asia low. So you could just hold for view up. Fuck it. But you wouldn't hold for view up because what do you see right here? All right, I would have took this till here. My bad. To be honest, I was trying to hold till view up, right? I would have held to VWAP, but the problem is, look at this guy right here, already front running VWAP. This buyer right here is trying to front run VWAP right here. So this would scare me a little bit. Not scare me, but I would be on the like they're fighting back now. This big whale buyers here now. Like, okay, I don't know who's gonna follow this fuck. I just know he's here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close that shit fully because I understand this could be a pivot also because this guy came in. It's a 467. It's a bullish imbalance, and we have a delta of 356. Right? This is a hole controlled by buyers. They're front running VWAP here, and I don't want to be here if they front run VWAP and kill all my profits. Right? So what do? You fucking just close it right there. What do you get? What do you get from closing at candle close right here? You get 3R, 17 handles, you get 53 points. Like, are you like, is it not real? Is it not obvious right now? Is it not fucking obvious? Here, you would have lost. But what's your trade idea right here for buying longs, right? Even if you did lose, how much, even if you did lose this trade, like you're fucking happy to lose this trade. Cause why? Cause why you only lost 10 points. You only lost 10 points, bro. Mhm. And then, oh wow, I didn't even get rid of that purple box yet. But look at the purple box again. Yo, what the fuck is going on with this purple box, bro? Like, I just drew that purple box from before, and I'm just reading order flow with you guys right now. I didn't have time to like look at all this shit, but look at that fucking precision. Oh shit! If you were look at if you were to look at it over here, yeah, look at that precision. Look at that precision. Look at it. Purple box. Precision. Ladies and gentlemen, that is fucking precision. That's what we call a fucking being surgical with this shit. Surgical. And we're going surgical. We're going into the fucking cells of a human being. Surgical, my guy. Fucking surgical. It's fucking comical to watch, man. Comical. All right, we go down lower. All right. I still don't see motherfuck buyers over 400. Do you? Do you fucking see that shit? Because I don't. I fucking don't. I don't see one buyer. I don't see any kind of buyers here at this moment. Now we're at VWAP. But I'm trying to tell you guys, we're at point of control here. We're just gonna chop around. It's not gonna be a big move. It's Friday. Not gonna expect much. If you're still in the trade, I would start sweating because it's lunch hour. But hot damn, that was 3 or 4 examples I just showed you of what the big players coming in here. Um, this is not. I don't pick a fair value gap off of hindsight to show you a trade. I just calling the market as I see it with order flow. It's fucking beautiful to watch. Beautiful to watch. We're still here at VWAP, Asia low. We'll see what happens here. I need to see more selling aggression here, but volume is dying out here. We're at the 500 total volume right now, 500, 793. If I look at the ATR right now, we are at 16, right? So 16 going into lunch hour. It's about right between 10 to 20, between like 10, yeah, like in around 10 to 15 lunch hour usually. But yeah, that's the case, bro. That's the case that we just showed. Um, I learn best when I see the execution happen in real time. We'll love. Oh, yeah, he said that already. You guys have any questions? Any questions? You guys green? Let me know in the chat. Green, you like the live streams, reading order flow or recap of the order flow. Like the stream. Comments, questions, concerns. Um, I mean, we've been doing this all week, bro. I've been putting up the I've been putting up the are you not entertained? Oh shit. Oh my God. Are you not fucking entertained, bro? Are you not entertained? Questions, guys. Questions. Questions, comments, concerns. Do you like order flow? Do you think it's fake now that I'm showing you in real time? Let's go to welcome. Yo, my video of Kuya as a mentor, that shit didn't hit, bro. I thought that would hit. I thought I'd get more Filipino followers, man. Damn, that shit ain't hit. That shit did not hit. What's the difference between ladder and delta footprints? Is ladder just a cleaner way to represent the bid and ask? Yes, sir. Ladders are like here. Ladders are like this. This is called laddering, right? So the more larger the number, the more of a big a box, like a more of a box to the right it will have. The less volume would be smaller boxes here. So here with the 87, you see how this dark green box is smaller than this 225, right? This is called laddering. It's from 87, 140, 225. So you see a ladder right here, small, medium, large. The boxes become small, medium, large, and then small again, 135. So that's what laddering. I can't believe fucking up that word. Laddering means on a ladder profile means on a delta on a volume footprint candle. Just that you could see it, um, like steps. That's what a ladder is, to be honest. Sammy, great analysis in the live stream. Thank you. No problem, boss. No problem. Get that volume footprint candle for you. I don't know if any other people trade like have a different strategy than me. Like if you use it for supply and demand or for ICT, you guys let me know. I don't know how you guys are doing with it. You just hit point of control here, right? Dotted line. If you're in a trade right now, longing it, I would get out right here. This is when price and buyers and sellers are agreeing on a price. He's been looking at using a volume footprint, also interested in using London and Asia low and how it respects those levels. Yes, boss. They do it. They respect it every day. If you're a day trader, right? If your time frame is only trading in a day, and within that day you're gonna be red or green, right? You have to use the most current data that's in front of you that just happened, right? You're gonna use your Asia high, you're gonna use your Asia low, you're gonna use your London high, London low, previous day high, previous day low. These levels just happened the day before in less than 24 hours. It just happened, right? So these levels are gonna be respected or gonna get ran through, right? And how do you determine if it's gonna be ran through or respected? Is that you look at the order flow, you look at volume footprint candles. As a day trader, swing trader, not so much, right? I can give a fuck about a swing trader, right? But if you're a swing trader, might as well be a fucking long term investor. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hold a trade for 3 months and be wrong. And for all that 3 months, I was hoping to be right, but then I'm wrong. You get what I'm saying? Me, the only type of swing trading I do is leaps, long expiration, something forgot. It's option calls or puts, right? 3 months out, or even 6 months. You buy those on dips and you'll make money. This week's been crazy. There's a lot of examples. Like today was a great example of a candle that was really bullish, right? It was really bullish with my trade, and then all of a sudden you know what I mean? Like this was a rip from open, right? Boom, rip from open, right? And if you're just looking at regular candlesticks here, you would not understand. You would have longed this shit all the way to VWAP. Like you don't understand the context behind it, or you don't see the sellers on top of that candle. Like that was a beautiful trade. I didn't get one of those trades this week. We've got more pretty obvious trades earlier this week that were pretty great. That was a good example. All right, breaking through point of control. Let's see. The real test if we're breaking out is we're going to break out above weekly opening here. I don't think so, because like I told you before, this is previous month low, near high, and weekly opening. All right, buyers are coming in here now. You see it in real time. This 428 guy. Right. Like, all right, if this is real time and a market open, you're getting ready, right? You're getting ready to follow this guy. Getting ready to follow this guy. Hold on. Where's my change of color? Right? We're getting ready to follow this guy. Okay. The problem here is I want to be confident really on this guy because it was 451 here, right? But this candle closed underneath the bullish imbalance here, right? For me to be completely convinced if this buyers did not get it, that's a sign of absorption. For me to be completely convinced there was no kind of absorption here, it was just complete aggression from buyers here, is that we would close above the marker here, right? And that would tell me that yeah, this is going to be a continuation higher. But for me, this would have been just an absorption of this, and I would not have entered here. Right? And even if I were to enter here, like what do I target? Target near high, I guess. Yeah, but it doesn't look clean. It's not looking clean. They're here. Let's see if they hold it. But with this entry candle, for me, I'm not comfortable long from here. You saw it in real time right now, right? This doesn't repaint. This 451, you go back to it, 1155 is not going to be changed, right? You see it in real time, guys. Plus, there's sellers up here, 18 to 191. There's a seller right here front running you. We'll see what happens here if they hold it. But again, you gotta know the time too. It's going into lunch hour. Let's see if they hold this guy up here. Mhm. What'd you guys do today? Let me know in the chat. Green, red, green, green. Yesterday we saw the market just fucking dip lower and lower. Today we see the market go up, and now we're seeing it go sideways. And now you're seeing it in a roller coaster market of up and down. We could still make money reading order flow. And yesterday with the trending market going lower, you can understand that we could also read order flow. So every day is a fucking trading day. Every day there's a setup. Every day there's a big whale participant coming in. I should just term that one big whale seller. Big whale seller, big whale buyer. BWB or BWS. Sounds fucking weird. And like I said, they got absorbed, bro. Right there. Down the close. This guy's goner. No follow through. I already told you it got absorbed. So I wasn't expecting it to hold. And now we're back to point of control because this right now going to lunch hour is mean reversion plays. Going back to the middle of the zone or where most of the trading activity is. Going to be around point of control with the highest trading activity. And we're just going to be stuck here chilling. No, where y'all from? Where y'all from? Put in the chat. Put in the chat. Y'all worldwide or we in the States? Right? Y'all want to see? Y'all just got somebody in my Discord. Italy is in the building. North Carolina in the building. Fucking Italy. Damn. It's good. It's good. All this snow that's got dumped on the Northeast now it's gonna be like 50 degrees around here. I don't know. Now these fuckers are fucking around. Gonna buy here. All right. If there's like no more questions, I think I'll be done with the live stream. Just wanted to go over what happened earlier. Read it live for you if you're new to order flow, or you're new to volume footprint candles. If you're already not in the Discord, got a free Discord, teach it every day, do trade recaps, and I answer all your questions. On the chat, volume footprint candles is premium subscription on TradingView, $60 a month. If you do the yearly plan, it's cheaper. If you buy it with my link on my in link in the bio, you have $15 off your next month. By that time, you should have a payout. And that $60 ain't shit. But yeah, I would love to see more examples in the chat. More examples of people front running me, getting in before me is fucking funny. Or just want to see you guys win. If you guys are winning, don't forget to post it in the profit section. Let them know. Let them know. Like, I don't know how many people just from like searching me, searching order flow gets into this live. That'd be cool though. That'd be dope to see. Like people on YouTube just searching order flow and then my shit pops off. Let's see. See. Let's see, boy. Let's see if I make the search on YouTube. Let's just put order flow. Let's see if I show up. Oh, what if I just do? Nah, that's mad people on order flow. Let's see if I just do live people. People on live using order flow. Shit, I'm not even on top five. That fucking bitch. All right, what if I put what if I put volume footprint candles? I gotta be on the top five, right? Of lot people live right now? You gotta be shitting me if I'm not there. Yeah, I'm not there. Why? No, but I put live, bro. Why is it just showing me this? Oh no, all right, here live. Show me the live people. All right, one with bookmap. Rinco? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, I'm in here, baby. I'm in here. If you put volume footprint candles, I'm one, two. I'm the third one, baby. Come on, like this shit. Like it. Like the stream, guys, or comment. That gets more engagement. Oh wow, someone is trading. They're using cumulative delta and order flow and cumulative delta divergence. All right, I used that before. It ain't for me. Cumulative delta divergence ain't for me, boy. I want to see numbers on a chart. Oh, all right. This guy also using cumulative delta. I don't fuck with that. I look like the only fuckboy though in my picture, right? Maybe they'll click on my picture because I look like the only fuckboy in it. Bookmap and CR charts. Oh man. Well, good. At least I'm number three in volume footprint candle. I want to be number one though. I want to be number one of volume footprint candles, and I want to be number one in order flow when you search for it. But I mean, I only got 1,000 subscribers, so what the fuck? Who am I? I'm just an ant. I'm just an ant in this small world. I'm in this big world of order flow. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I might do it again on Monday. See if we have time to do lives and read order flow with you. But you guys got any questions? You comment them on go into the free Discord. Let me know, and I'll be happy to help you out, man. Yo, other than that, I'll catch y'all on the other side. Peace.